It's really hard to mention Mars without thinking of the man who is hell-bent on getting us there. Elon Musk, as the richest man on Earth, tries to accelerate Starship's development. Our dreams and hopes for life on Mars are becoming more probable day by day. Mars colonization is Elon Musk's ultimate goal, and there can be no doubt about that. And do you know, he has just revealed SpaceX's new plans to do so. Are you interested in knowing the whole details? Well, most people still think whether or not it is possible to live or colonize Mars. But only one person is certain that it is possible. For years now, the whole science world has been thrown into debate over the prospect of life on Mars, while Elon Musk has done nothing but reaffirm his commitment to the likelihood, ceaselessly stating his desire to colonize the Red Planet. Hello and welcome to Elon Musk Tube. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell to get updated with technology trends. We bring you the video related to Elon Musk's plans to colonize the Red Planet, so stick till the end. Elon Musk says he has a new timeline for his big Mars project, and it's sooner than you might think. I'll be surprised if we're not landing on Mars within 5 years, Musk told Time magazine about SpaceX taking humankind to Mars. Musk, the 50-year-old SpaceX founder and CEO, who was named Time's Person of the Year, has big plans for the Red Planet, namely a self-sustaining city with solar-powered hydroponic farms where humans can permanently live, 34 million miles away from Earth. The next really big thing is to build a self-sustaining city on Mars and bring the animals and creatures of Earth there, Musk told Time. Elon Musk revealed an ambitious plan to get humans to Mars by 2026, which is 7 years before NASA aims to land astronauts on the Red Planet. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk on February 1st revealed an ambitious plan to get humans on Mars by 2026, which is 7 years before U.S. space agency NASA aims to land astronauts on the Red Planet. Musk said that his goal was to establish a self-sustaining Martian civilization. For the first time, he mentioned a timeline and said that he will get humans on the Red Planet in 5.5 years. Musk's deadline seems a little ambitious, as there is a long way to go. SpaceX is still working to finalize the prototypes, with a second high-altitude flight due soon. Even NASA aims to get the first humans on the Red Planet by 2033. It is also worth mentioning that it currently takes at least 6 months to get to Mars. However, Musk believes that could be down to as little as a month, with flights operating every 2 years. The SpaceX CEO went on to say that, over time, one can make Mars Earth-like by terraforming the planet, by warming it up. He said that the first colony will be a tiny, dangerous, frontier-like environment as they begin to establish propellant manufacturing, food production, and power plants. He said that there are a number of technological advances that need to be made between now and 2026 before humans can travel to Mars on Starship. Meanwhile, the latest SN9 Starship prototype is due to undergo a high-altitude test flight in the coming days, similar to the test in December that ended in an explosion. The scientists are going to check how this prototype performs. SpaceX is aiming to launch the SN9 at the height of 15 kilometers, which is much higher than the height used by any rocket to date. The previous 3 engine prototypes, named Starhopper, SN5, and SN6, attained a maximum altitude of 500 during their test flight. The test flights were conducted in the past year. Elon Musk wants to use his SpaceX mission to help humanity and also plan to create a colony of humans on Mars. Back in November, the tech mogul had even said that he wants to make his own laws on the Red Planet. Musk said that once SpaceX reaches Mars, it will colonize the planet as there are no universal laws on the planet. All Martian settlements will be dealt with using self-governing principles. Musk said in a document that lists terms of service of its Starlink internet project, declaring himself the governing entity in space. Further, the rocket company's satellite-based internet service, Starlink, suggests that it will not recognize the land-based international law that governs Earth on the Red Planet. Musk told Time that he's not necessarily trying to make money off Mars. Rather, he said it's more about what feels exciting, introducing an overall goal to make life multiplanetary and enable humanity to become a spacefaring civilization. Musk aims to help humanity colonize Mars. He has stressed repeatedly that he started SpaceX in 2002 primarily with his long-term goal in mind, and the company is now developing a spaceflight system to make it all happen. A 100-passenger spacecraft called Starship, and a huge rocket called Super Heavy. You want to wake up in the morning and think the future is going to be great, and that's what being a spacefaring civilization is all about. It's about believing in the future and thinking that the future will be better than the past. And I can't think of anything more exciting than going out there and being among the stars, says Elon Musk. Why Mars? At an average distance of 140 million miles, Mars is one of Earth's closest habitable neighbors. Mars is about half again as far from the Sun as Earth is, so it still has decent sunlight. It is a little cold, but we can warm it up. Its atmosphere is primarily CO2, with some nitrogen and argon and a few other trace elements, which means that we can grow plants on Mars just by compressing the atmosphere. Gravity on Mars is about 38% of that on Earth, so you would be able to lift heavy things and bound around. Furthermore, the day is remarkably close to that of Earth. Starship will be the world's most powerful launch vehicle ever developed, with the ability to carry in excess of 100 metric tons to Earth orbit. Drawing on extensive history of launching vehicles and engine development programs, SpaceX has been rapidly iterating on the design of Starship, with orbital flight. Together, the Starship spacecraft and Super Heavy rocket create a reusable transportation system that is capable of on-orbit refueling and leverages Mars' natural H2O and CO2 resources to refuel on the surface of Mars. Starship leverages tanker vehicles, essentially the Starship spacecraft minus the windows, to refill the Starship spacecraft in low Earth orbit prior to departing for Mars. Refilling on orbit enables the transport of up to 100 tons all the way to Mars. And if the tanker ship has high reuse capability, the primary cost is that of the propellant, and the cost of oxygen and methane is extremely low. Starship will enter Mars's atmosphere at 7.5 kilometers per second and decelerate aerodynamically. The vehicle's heat shield is designed to withstand multiple entries, but given that the vehicle is coming into Mars's atmosphere so high, we will still expect to see some ablation of the heat shield. Musk's goal, stated multiple times over the years, that he would like to transform the planet's atmosphere to make it more hospitable to human life. It forms part of his overall goal with SpaceX: reduce spaceflight costs, use it to establish permanent human presence elsewhere in space, and transform humanity into a multi-planetary species. Musk has outlined over the years how humanity could terraform Mars. One idea to heat the stores of frozen carbon dioxide in the planet's poles, releasing gas so that humans can move around the planet with just a breathing apparatus. Humanity could use continuously low fallout nuclear explosions to simulate artificial suns. Musk summed up this plan in 2019, Nuke Mars. However, the plan has received criticism. Bruce Jakowski of the University of Colorado, Boulder, and Christopher S. Edwards of Northern Arizona University argued in 2018 paper that there are not enough frozen stores to create a workable atmosphere. The paper, published in Nature Astronomy, claimed that these stores would only release about 15 millibars of atmospheric pressure. Earth, by contrast, uses around 1,000 millibars of pressure. Musk responded to this paper by arguing there is a massive amount of carbon dioxide absorbed into the soil. Musk may be serious about his long-term dream, but even he admitted in November 2020 that terraforming would be too slow to be relevant in our lifetime. But just like how Inspiration 4 paved the way for these more ambitious projects, Musk may continue to push for terraforming as an ultimate goal. That said, this is it for today's video. So what is your take on this matter? Tell us in the comments. If you want to see our upcoming videos, ring the bell icon, and don't forget to like our video as well. That's all from my side. Thanks for watching.